is what we got going on with the trailer. I've welded those double weld bottom and top, and also put a bolt through on each side, including that one. That one hasn't been painted yet. That one. I'm going to paint the underbelly in a second. But first, I need to do my last weld of the day, and then I'll drill this, put a bolt through it to hold it, and I'm going to put a weld right there. You can see I already did my grinding. It's not going to be a very pretty weld, but it's going to be functional. And yeah, there's my little welder. Let's see if we can find a place to prop the camera up so I can get the last weld. I don't know if you can actually watch it. Supposedly, stick welders are not supposed to hurt a camera if people are watching on camera. I'm not sure. Look at that beautiful weld I did. But yeah, so watch at your own risk for your retinas. I don't know. I'll have to look it up, but I'll put it on YouTube. Let's see if we can find a place to prop this. Okay, start welding. This stick I'm using is 6013 welding rod. I find that's good. This one is actually a bigger size. This is 1/16. That one I was using was smaller. I don't know what number it was though. This one takes a little bit more to get an arc. They're my cheap little welding mask. Came with the welder. There, turn it on. Well, this box is small out for me. I can't see what I'm doing up there. Okay. Let's see if we can get around here a little bit. In between. Why not? Here. There's a hair on my arms. There's one welding rod. All of the bottom is painted. So, yeah. Basically finished except for I need to put on lights and wood. And also I'm thinking about a new tongue. Because that one's kind of really old. Doesn't have a locking mechanism. Like the newer ones have a pin you slide through to lock it to keep it from jumping out and losing the trailer. That one doesn't have it. Has like a cuff that slides down. I just don't know if that passed inspection. So here it is, 6 posts altogether, welded, and I put a bolt. And right now I have the same type of bolt, so I just use random ones I found around. So yeah, if you see this is more flat finish, that's stove paint. Right now I'll spray paint towards the end. But yeah, I need to paint it again. Next we'll be wiring it for lights, and then I need to get wood for it, but it looks good. These are my trail lights, which I picked up at Northern's Tools and Supply, Northern Handyman, whatever. It used to be called that. And what I want to do is I want to make a bracket and hang off of this, going this way, like a little angle piece. That way the mount's back here, because each light has 2 bolts off the back. Now, I don't have much sheet metal, but I know where to find it. A computer side. It's perfect. Now I'll get my cutting tools out and cut this into strips. Wow. Look at the wheel. Can you believe how small it just got? My God. I gotta get that on camera. Look at that. The wheel just turned like really small. I guess since it was shaking up and down, that destroyed the wheel faster. There's dust everywhere. At least I didn't pay for that wheel. I can't believe that. Well, I almost got my bracket out though. I got a nosebleed. You guys can answer me this question. I use these cheap little discs that, before grinding to weld, and I try not to breathe it in, but if I do, I get a nosebleed. I don't know if it's some kind of fine dust that penetrates my blood vessels or something. But they're made in China. I got like 100 of them for under $20. They grind away pretty fast, so that's what I think it could be. If you guys, any of you guys are serious welders and fabricators who would know why it give me a nosebleed, or also I breathe in a lot of welding fumes. I always seem to have a downwind blowing towards me. So my nose looks like. And I cut the piece down the middle, the long strip, bent it, and I have it clamped on here, and I'm going to drill through that and put a bolt through it on each side. And then the lights will mount to that facing out. Alright, mounted up both lights on my little brackets. Still got to paint them, but they're not exactly really pretty. But they'll be functional. The only thing that's real odd about this wiring thing is, off of each, we call it a light, you get either a green wire or a black one. One of each. But on the other side you get black, but you get red. So I think red's positive. I don't know what green is. Oh, that's kind of creepy. But anyway, it doesn't come with any instructions. So you look at the wiring harness over here. What you have here is you have one side's yellow and brown, the other side is green and brown. I guess brown would be black. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't have any instructions. It just lists what's in the kit. And yeah, so that's kind of a brown wire. So I'm going to say that's black, and I'm going to put green to green, because that makes sense to me. And I'll take the brown, put on the black, and that yellow to the red. I'm guessing. I don't know. Here's the plug itself. And this one's ground. I gotta mount that on the body somewhere. But yeah. As you can see, I put it in the ground. Drilled that out and then clamped that little crap on. Put some electrical tape on there. And now it goes to each side. Now I'm going to wire it to the lamps. Let's back out about 2 feet extra. That's good. Alright. Here's what I got. I got that all wired. All the little things wired to each thing. And now I gotta put in this plug-in simple piece of crap. It's for Chevy. Listen, this is full-size pickups 1988 to 1998, and this is a 94 Chevy, full-size truck, so it should fit. It's my brother's truck. Should work. I guess this is what they consider full size. It's a long bed. Oh well. I'll get up underneath there, wire this in, and then plug it in there, and if it shorts or something, my brother's going to kick my ass. It might just, if it's shorts, it's probably just going to be one of those little crappy fuses, and I can probably replace in 5 seconds, but yeah, we'll see. Ah, it's working and it's blinking. But, what side of the blinker of that is blinking? Oh, that's right. My left is blinking, but my right one on the trailer is blinking. So, yeah, I'm going to switch these 2 lamps around. Or something. One mistake, but at least I know the truck didn't blow up, and I didn't blow any fuses, so that's good. There's my wire job.